Right, a bit of a UCL recap. Let's see how our team's got on.
Let us.
Atalanta 2, world champions, Chelsea 1.
Champions
Can
of
you
what?
explain
Champions of what?
this-
Champions of what?
Can you explain this L? And can you explain why the best left back in the world was twerking for the second goal?
Well, he's cooked. In terms of this game, he's tired, man. It's all on the manager. I'll be honest. The manager is responsible for this one. He's completely flipped what was a very calm, dull game and turned it on his head with his insanity and his insane substitutions. Obviously, you guys probably didn't watch the game, so I'll give you a recap of what happened. Obviously, we took the lead. I wouldn't say that we were on top when we took the lead. I wouldn't say we were playing brilliantly, but we took the lead away from our own Champions League. You take it. Nice goal for João Pedro. Nice assist for Reece James. Second half, we go into that. You're expecting Chelsea to kick on. You're expecting Chelsea to get the second, close out the game, keep it boring. We let Scamacca, as a lone free man, score a header against us. There's a lot of ex-Premier League players in this game. Zappa Costas, there's Kalazanic, Scamacca.
Dunks on your head.
Yeah, a lot of players that it didn't work out for them in the Prem. But I wasn't really stressed at 1-1 because you know what, Atalanta, they're 12th in Serie A. They're not
2024 Atalanta, are they?
Yeah, they're not.
Or
They're
even
not.
2023.
You know, Lookman, he's trying a few things, but it's not a madness for us. We just need to just get a grip, really, make the right changes, and we'll be fine.
What was it about the changes that you didn't like?
So he takes off Enzo Fernandez, rightly so, who couldn't compete physically, was making poor decisions in the final third. He's been cooked for a couple games as well. He could do
A couple of games.
Since
with
the
a
Arsenal
rest.
game, probably.
No, it was really good for Barcelona against Barcelona. Was that before?
That
No,
was before,
Yeah. So yeah, maybe since Arsenal, to be fair.
Oh yeah, he kicked Madueke and he used all his energy to just
That's what I'm thinking.
boot players.
Thought he was a tough guy.
Yeah.
Tough guy, right?
Yeah.
Not really.
He takes off Enzo, brings on Gusto. So we're playing with a midfield three of Reece James as a DM, Cucurella as an 8, Gusto as an 8.
Wow.
Caicedo's gone to centre back, and Achampong's playing right back.
That stinks.
And we got 3 fullbacks in midfield and another fullback at right back.
Sorry. Excuse me.
It's genuinely one of the most disgusting last 35 minutes of football I've watched from this manager. I think that was probably his most criminal act so far in charge.
At the crime scene?
It was bad. You got Santos on the bench. Doesn't want to bring him on. You got
crash
Esteval.
out?
Yeah.
One on the floor in a ball.
I don't know what the term is for what I did, but I was certainly very, very perplexed with what was going on. Esteval's on the bench. He doesn't bring him on.
Wow.
He puts Gittins on the right, Garnacho on the left. Gittins is not a right winger. Just completely imbalances the whole team. Leaves probably the 2 players that should be coming on the bench. Brings on Tosin for Fofana. I think he gets an injury. So we concede when obviously Tosin's on. Not that it was his fault directly, but it's just an aura and
Didn't he give away a free kick that kind of leads to the goal?
I'm not getting on Tosin anymore. The manager keeps bringing him on, keeps using him. It's his fault at this point. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, we lose the game, and I'm still confused. I still don't understand how we lost the game, to be honest. It's one of those games. You ever walk away from a loss and you think, how? How did we so many losses that happen? I'm like, you know what? I can see how that can happen. Leeds, because of the way that it started, conceding after 5 minutes. Like, yeah, so this is gonna be a bad day, mad atmosphere, night game. We're getting cooked. Fair play to Leeds. Atalanta.
Oh my God, the defending.
Like, why?
Can I ask a question? Yeah.
So unprovoked is the answer for this. Unprovoked.
You just mentioned something which I find very funny.
Carry on.
You just mentioned Reece James in midfield, but a couple of weeks
Reece
ago,
James in DM is not a problem.
But a couple of weeks ago, you were sat here saying Reece James midfield. Oh my God, he's probably one of the best. Now against Atalanta, it's an issue.
No, it wasn't an issue. He
What's
got an
going
assist.
on?
I don't know if you heard. He got an assist.
Okay, but you were just complaining.
I was complaining at the fact that
Malo Gusto. Maresca's always got to get him into the team because he plays really well at right back. Now I'm hearing, he can't play here.
He shouldn't be playing in midfield as an 8 when you're chasing a game to try and win. Cucurella playing alongside him. Like, if you think about it,
when he was showing energies against the win against Arsenal,
yeah, but these guys weren't playing in these positions.
It was like, oh my God,
it's not relevant.
This guy is the guy.
It's not relevant, Ken.
No, because I'm calling this up. How dare you?
It's not
We
relevant.
sat here and he sat here saying, Reece James
Reece James is no
Reece
problem.
James in the midfield is perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's
one of
fine.
the he's one of the best.
Yeah, it does sound.
Blah, blah,
it's like
blah.
I'm talking to Robbie.
What should I do?
Rob-
Where's my glasses,
Robbie does
fam?
this as
Give me
well.
them glasses, fam.
Robbie
Give me
tends
them
to do this
glasses.
as well.
No, shut up. Give
takes
me
things
them glasses.
out of
This is
context.
Matisse.
Yeah,
The Matisse.
wolf too far.
Far
from
from
Well,
the tree, yeah.
Reece James is one of the best in the world, and he's playing in midfield,
They're
and
related.
he's better than Declan Rice. So where was Reece James last night, fam? You're sat here saying about
This
Reece
is
James in
crazy.
DM.
That's
Move, bro.
crazy.
How dare you
That's
say
crazy.
that?
How
dare you
Are her
say
and
that?
Robbie related? Any chance?
What is
She
this?
just truss-sided you.
First
off.
of all,
She
my
also
glass.
made you sound
Malo
like Harry
Gusto,
Potter.
how dare Malo Gusto play when he was so good against Arsenal in the 1-1?
Damn.
No.
I thought we were going to war.
You have to just
Cooking.
let her-
I
let
thought
her
we was
cook.
going to war. Where was the war against? Where was the war in
Sometimes you just
Atalanta?
gotta let them cook.
Where was the war?
Where was the war in Italy?
No,
No, he was eating
Kenya is
carbonara.
cooking right
He was
now.
eating carbonara.
Drink that.
Move,
Drink
man.
that.
Move, bruv. Because how dare you sit here and say that after weeks I'm hearing, well, man, Caicedo. Now you're telling me, oh, Caicedo have to drop in here. So what, fam?
What, you think I want Caicedo to
Wow.
drop in at centre
Not being
back?
funny, mate. My
Crazy.
DM dropped in centre back last night, mate, and he won 3-0.
What, Norgard?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Even worse. And he still did a job.
Honestly,
Clean sheet,
she's,
mate.
she's absolutely done you, mate.
I mean,
Fine.
is there a response or should we move on?
Personally, she didn't address anything of that. I said she just
What?
You know,
She
she
just
it's one of
trolled.
those situations where you've got your own thing planned, your own
Nope.
party planned, and she kind of had her
Nope.
party there. It's
Nope.
not really relevant to my
We're not
party,
having this.
but it's fine.
We're
It's
not
a
having
problem.
this
I
because
mean,
Chelsea
The
Kenya
man, like I said, the manager's
Chelsea
at fault.
fans are so funny.
You don't-
because you know what? You sold Madueke and you've
Oh,
gone and
this is-
got.
this is what
wait,
it's
wait,
about.
wait. No. Let me finish. Let me finish.
It's
You
about
sold.
Madueke.
You sold
We'll get
Madu.
onto him,
No,
by the
and
way.
look,
Go on.
look.
Go on.
You sold Madueke, and I'm
Go
not
on.
really against that. I understood why you sold Madueke because you're probably looking at like we need to go the level up. We need to get someone better. We got rid of Nicholas Jackson. Cool. He's not consistent enough. But then who have you brought in to be consistent enough? Jamie Gittins ain't consistent. Garnacho ain't consistent. Pedro Neto ain't consistent. I'm looking at your team and I'm just
Pedro.
like, okay, cool. Your business is good. You got rid of Madueke. You got rid of Nicholas Jackson. You know, you sent back Sancho. Fair enough. But where's the guys that replace them to be the consistent guys? And
See,
we're not seeing it.
This is the analysis I
There we
like.
go.
That's
She's
spot
landed.
on. See
She
that?
had to just
That
land.
right there,
That's the problem with them. fam.
before the glasses thing.
That was fun.
Oh, we're bringing
That
back the
was-
glasses.
yeah.
We bring back the glasses. We bring back the glasses.
Look,
Where's
I
my
know
glasses?
Madueke's banged in 2 against Club Brugge, but it doesn't make me miss him.
I'm buying.
I'll be honest. You're gonna have to do something in the Premier League on a regular basis
Yeah.
for me to care.
I'm buying, mate.
But I take your point. I agree with it, and that's why I was critical of our incomings. I think we've brought. I mean, the manager's responsible for this match, so I don't want to start conflating the two issues. But the wider overall problem, in terms of the season and the way it's going to pan out, which is a top 4 at best now, is because again, I don't think the incomings are levels clear of what went. It's too much incremental, very very minor improvements, and at the moment, if that.
When we're talking about Maresca, right? Because like a few weeks ago, we were really praising him, like performance against Barca, performance against Arsenal, like really, like very much praising him for like tactical adaptability, like the way he set the team up, kind of everything was very much spot on, bar obviously the Caicedo sending off, which is not his fault. So when we fast forward to the game since those, where you haven't won and the performances haven't been at that level, is it a Maresca thing? Is it a team thing? Is it a combination of everything?
A lot of people just say mentality, but I don't really understand that because why would the mentality be shifting between the big games and the lesser games, considering the fact of who we are?
But you
Like,
have been worse.
you know what?
Always
We have been
against-
worse.
against lesser teams.
But I think the manager tactically is better against the big teams than he's proven to be against the smaller teams this season. He
Yeah.
keeps dropping points in games, but we should not be dropping points. I don't think it's just purely mentality. I think it's the way he sets up. For instance, you're overcomplicating it in that game against Atalanta. Do you need to put fullbacks into midfield when you perfectly got centre midfielders on the bench, winger in Estevan on the bench? Allow players to kind of play in their natural positions and actually take the game by the scruff of the neck and win the game for you. Yeah. And he's taking his over complicating of the tactics against the big teams, which works because you have less possession, less expectation, it's more back and forth. You have more space to break into, which I think suits Neto, Garnacho, these players. They're more transitional wingers anyway. They look better in those games. When you're going up against low blocks, it's a different ball game.
Yeah.
And he's struggling with it. He's not making the right decisions.
Well, there you go, Chelsea. 2-1 defeat in Italy, which they're going to have to look to improve. Who've you got last 2 games? You've got Napoli, don't you?
Paphos at home and Napoli away. We're not
To be fair,
really.
Napoli lost, didn't they? as well,
Yeah.
to Benfica.
But
Hey,
they're better at
Mourinho
home.
with a
They're
late
better at
push.
home, though.
Those
At
games
Benfica.
are in January, so you'd like to think
Yeah.
that we're not still doing this.